We are conducting an investigation.
Did you read that card?
Because your conduct, sir.
Can you hand that card to him, please?
Sir.
I've explained to you I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
However,
I'm seeking B-roll footage of a marked unit leaving the gate.
If you ask us, we'd be...
Hey guys, Patriot First Audit's back with another set of videos that demonstrate First Amendment auditors properly exercising their rights in public. Check the description for links to today's videos, and please remember to subscribe and help support this channel. Let's get right into today's videos. Welcome back, guys. Today we got another great video from Honor Your Oath, Civil Rights Investigations. Here he's interacting with the Daytona Beach Police Department. As I said in the past, I used to live in this area, so I've had interactions with them, and this video kind of goes exactly how I'd expect it to go. These officers are ignorant of the law. They're not familiar with what they're talking about, and just run-of-the-mill Daytona Beach Police. So let's give it a watch. There's a link to Honor Your Oath in the description, and let's take a watch here.
Cars behind the gate and waiting for them to come out.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
For what reason?
We are now conducting an investigation to find out what you're doing. If you are taking pictures of people behind this gate.
Did you see me taking pictures of people behind the gate?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
I just drove out and said, God, I wonder why that guy's taking pictures of
Right.
us behind the gate. I'm curious why you're taking pictures of police cars inside the gate and coming out of the gate.
I just want to get him going by. I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
I'm sorry?
Journalist gathering content for a story.
Really? Which organization do you work for?
Rather not answer any questions.
Do you have any ID on you, sir?
Do you have any identification?
That doesn't...
By the way, you don't have my permission to tape me, but
That's
you
fine.
can.
I'm taking you.
That's fine.
I don't need your permission. Do I need your permission?
Yes, you do.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because Florida is a second party state. You need two parties to consent to a videotape.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and keep recording anyway.
Okay.
Do I have your consent?
No.
Okay. Do I have your consent? No? Okay. Well, I'm going to keep recording anyway.
Okay.
Do you have any ID on you?
Am I being detained? I'm free to go.
Do you have any ID on you?
We are conducting an investigation.
Did you read that card?
Because your conduct, sir.
Can you hand that
Sir?
card to him, please?
Sir.
I've explained to you I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
However,
I'm seeking B-roll footage of a marked unit leaving the
if
gate.
you ask us, we'd be happy to provide that for you.
Well, I'd rather just wait for one to come by naturally and just get it.
Well, it's a suspicious conduct for somebody to go ahead and videotape police cars behind the gate and waiting for them to come out, only because of what's happened in past experience. So it would not be unusual for us to say, hey, what are you doing?
Right. I understand. I'm a journalist gathering content for a story.
Okay. Do you have any identification to prove who you
Can
are?
you hand that to him so he can see it too, please?
Does that
so
have who your
It
identification
doesn't
is?
say who you are. It says
Can I
you
have
invoke
that?
your rights.
Can I have that? Yes, that's what it says.
Okay, are you
read
familiar
this?
with Terry versus Ohio,
Can you read this?
1968?
Am I being detained?
Yes, you are.
For what reason?
We are now conducting an investigation to find out what you're doing here.
For what am I doing that's suspicious?
Well, when you're taking pictures of police
Is that
officers,
illegal?
Well, if
Can I
you're
have your
looking-
name and badge number? Your name and badge number?
Sure.
What's your name and badge number?
However, I'm going to answer your question first.
Okay.
If you are taking pictures of people behind this gate.
Did you see me taking pictures of people behind the gate?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
I just drove out and said, God, I wonder why that guy's taking pictures of
Right.
us behind the gate.
I'm a journalist gathering content for a story. At this point, I'd like
Okay.
to be free to go. I'm not answering any questions.
Well,
And,
I think it's suspicious activity considering
Okay.
there are all kinds of threats out there against police officers in this police department.
is
that's
filming illegal?
Is gathering intelligence? Yes, it could be.
Gathering.
So it's
intelligence.
worth doing an investigation and say, hey, who is this person? Why are they so interested? Is there some service we can provide for them?
No thanks. I'm good.
Well, we have a public information officer if you'd like to talk to him.
I just like to get raw footage on the streets.
So your desire is to look at police cars, find out who's going on the street and who's not.
Journalist gathering content for story.
Well, I'm just asking you, is that what you
I was
said?
getting B-roll footage of the marked unit. I was just waiting on a marked unit to leave or come in.
Do you
and
have
that's
any
it.
identification to say that you're a journalist?
Do I need identification?
Usually journalists, that's a normal thing that a journalist would say, yes, I have, absolutely
I'm a
have
correspondent for
identification.
photography is not a crime.
Which company?
For photography is not a crime.
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
Photography is not a crime out of Miami.
Okay. So who do you work for there?
Carlos Miller.
Who?
Carlos Miller.
Does he have a phone number? Can we contact him to verify?
Am I free to go? I'd just like to be free to go. I'm getting tired of this. You guys have a nice day. If I'm not being detained, I'll see you later. But I'd like your name and badge number first.
Officer Agata.
What's your name?
Part-time officer. 14743.
Okay.
Officer Einiger, you're not free to film me.
Yeah, you really
Can I have your
don't
name and badge number, sir?
your permission. You don't have my permission to film me, sir.
Can I have your name and badge number, sir?
You can
Give
give
me
it
your
to him.
name first, and I'll give you mine.
I'd like to remain silent. May I have your name and badge
I
number?
like to remain silent.
You are obligated by
Officer
policy
Knight, just
to tell
give
me.
your name and ID number, and we're going to ask you to just carry on, move on about your business, sir. Because your conduct is now suspicious to me.
All right. I've already told you I'm a journalist.
Yeah,
gathering
yeah.
content.
You already told me that.
No, I'm
However, you're here. In my mind, I have to at least be sated to say, is he carrying on
Is that-
journalism? Because you haven't shown me that
Right.
you're a journalist. You haven't proved anything to say, yeah, I'm a journalist,
Mm-hmm.
other than you have a camera. 2, is it unusual for people to gather intelligence on police departments to do nefarious acts? And the answer is yes.
It's almost like you wanted this to happen.
I would say. That's just my opinion. However, give him your name
I
and
was
number.
waiting for a marked unit to go by, and
Well,
I was done with what I was
saw
doing.
a couple go by, sir, before I pulled out of the gate.
Yeah,
and
but
that's
none were
that-
marked though. They were just like
I
playing.
saw a marked unit go out in front of me. So I've got to say to myself, are you really looking for
Thank you, sir.
footage, or are you looking to do something nefarious?
Okay.
And every time I've asked you that,
I'm a journalist gathering content
yeah,
for a
which I
story.
find that to be questionable at best.
And every journalist I've dealt with,
Mhm.
it's at least provided me their name and identification of where they work for.
And the actual company, what did you say the company was?
Photography is not a crime.
Photography is not
Out
a
of Miami, Carlos Miller.
Carlos
Miller.
Miller?
Yes,
Does
sir.
he have a phone number, sir?
I do, but I don't have it off the top of my head. I'd have to stop recording.
Oh, you don't have it off the, but that's a company you work for, right?
Let me go. Am I pretty good?
Yeah, because now you're
Bye,
being
guys.
cornered. I get it.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Have a good day.
All right. That was a great video from Honor Your Oath Civil Rights Investigations. Check out a link to his channel in the description. He's got a lot of great content. Please go over, give him a sub. So there's several things wrong with this interaction. The one officer says you're not allowed to, it's a dual party consent state, which is true if you are in the context of recording a conversation on the phone or secretly recording a conversation. And then though that information can be used, if you want to use it in a court of law, you're not allowed to because you didn't get two-way consent. This is somebody filming in public, which is totally allowed. And he has his camera out. And even if he had his camera hidden in public, he's still allowed to record. It doesn't work that way with this law. This officer doesn't know what he's talking about. You don't have you said you don't have my consent to film me. Like he's going to stop filming you in public. It's so ridiculous. And then the other officer said, well, if you won't give me your name, I won't give you my name. And Honor Your Oath pointed out exactly that these are public officials in their working capacity. They have to identify. It's in their policy. They have to identify to the public. It just always amazes me that officers just don't want to identify, and yet they're quick to ask the public for their identification to the point where they want to arrest them sometimes. So go check out Honor Your Oath Civil Rights Investigations. Give them a sub, and thanks for watching.